So, as Carol say, I was a former core developer of Grass.js. I'm not anymore, but here I'm representing all the community. You can see a lot of name on the presentation, and everyone put something on that. I just am the frontman. I'm not a really good frontman, but me, Amish, and Halen coming from the community, so I hope that if you have any question, some of us can answer. So what is Grass? Grass is a quite old software, probably is the oldest still available and running on the Geo project. It has more than 400 core tools, really powerful, and there are more than 400 contributors, but yes, there are really a lot. And most of the people can think to Grass as the old command line stuff, but it's not anymore like that. We have Jupyter Notebook, R, Python and C API, and also a beautiful GUI. So you can see some beautiful map done with Grass, and this is our last graphical user interface. It's quite simple to use it, and it has all the features of a GUI, but also of a console, because there is a console inside, and you can call all the commands from there. So since last year, there was a new release in February. There is a 8.4.1. We are close to release a new one. I think they are working to fix out the last bug happened. And they are working a lot on the 8.5 that will be the next release, and we still maintain the previous stable, the 7.8 for production system. People are a little bit scared to change version, and they keep the old stable. We trust on community, really. Grass is a community project. People are coming mainly from a research institute, and so they don't have to make business on Grass. They use because they love it, because it works quite well, and they like to contribute to the project. So you can see a little bit of stats. You can see that in the last year and a half, the commits grow up a little bit. I discovered that there is a trick over there, is the renovate bot that is making a lot of commits, but there is a lot of movement behind the project, and a new contributor came. Some holder like me left, but the number of people is increasing. Yeah, Grass is helping you to make an investment on your mental health, as Alan say, because something that was working in 2002 is still working now. Until yesterday, there was written until version 7.6, and they say, okay, we need to try if it still works on 8.5, and we try the whole command line, it still works. And probably if you try some older version, like version 4, this command line could work still. Obviously there is a new version that is working, but if you have an old script running on Grass version 5 or 6, probably it still continue to work. Yeah, maybe you have to change some name in the variable, but everything should work. So something that came new with 8.5, it's machine learning command, for example, and tool. Machine learning is quite interesting in GIS in the last period, so does it make sense to have it also in Grass? Topology handling. So Grass.js has a topology vector format. I hope that everyone knows that, because I'm not going to explain what it is, but it's really powerful when you have a border and elements that have to be connected one each other. And with this tool, you can fix all the problem. This is another really cool feature that before a lot of command return text file or a string that could be parsed somehow, but now we support JSON. JSON is one wonderful format that all the library can read and can convert, and so now most of the command that return some text information can return also JSON format, and you can parse with your Python or R library. And still, this is still working, and not all the commands are the JSON interface, but most of them are there. And we use a lot of Google Summer of Code to get a new contributor and new feature, and these are features that are coming from this Google Summer of Code initiative. Location, it was a really hard word that no one can understand if it's not in Grass, and so it was changing project. Maybe it's simple to understand. It's a project. What does it mean, project? Means that your data are in the same format or with the same projection system, and after you have some like sub project or call it maplet, where you can organize your data, and you can make accessible the data from different user or for different project. There is always a shared maplet called the permanent. I hope that it's still called permanent, yeah. And where you can put all the generic data like the DTM for the entire country or the roads for the entire country. And after you want to work like in a small region, and you can set your area to that region and launch the command, and you can read the entire DTM, but is making the processing only in the region that you set. And the maplet can be accessible only for some users, so it's quite good to work only in on group, with your colleague, but you don't want to share all the results with them, so you can create a different maplet and you can keep the data in two different folders. Yeah, there is a Python API to create a new project. It's quite simple, so you have not to launch any more Grass and create the projection and the mapset. You can do it directly by Python. That is good, advanced. You can run Grass as a command line, so you can run Grass and with the command. This is quite useful for HPC calculation. So if you want to distribute your analysis in different machine, you are simply to run Grass in different PC and don't think about that. And there is this TMP project that creates a temporal project, and after when the work is done, it will remove everything. Grass Jupyter is a piece of the Grass library that is able to print map and make a serial map on Python Jupyter notebook. It's a good integration with the Grass Python library and the Jupyter notebook. In the GUI, we have a new history browser panel. Yeah. And you can call again your command that you already run. Maybe you make a mistake, you can call again your command, or you delete your data and you can easily recreate it. There are some new add-on tools. This is one that is able to create landform and make some changes and see what happened to the land. Here, Doug is an add-on to download satellite data with the EODAG library. The EODAG library is a library that is able to get data from different sources with just a standardized way. And before we use, we created a tool to download the Sentinel data using Sentinel API, sorry. Now it doesn't work anymore because Copernicus was completely changed. And so with EODAG, we are able still to download the Sentinel data, but also other formats. And this is also a Google Summer of Code initiative. T-Stack to work with the stack catalog. Sam is doing some deep learning analysis to using some geo to get the segmentation object. Hyper is a new tool released 2 days ago, and for work with hyperspectral images. If you are interested in hyperspectral images, please don't miss the talk tomorrow morning at VG 404. Airgrass is not new, but it was quite old. Our library that is using grass behind, but now is moved as in the geo infrastructure, so it's more official and everyone can contribute in an easily way. There is another library that is using grass behind that is called faster raster, and if you use R and you need to work with a big raster data, we really suggest it. What's next? A lot of feature. We just cannot show all the feature, we show just some of them, like temporal data. So everyone is working with temporal data right now, and the Grass is a really powerful tool to use it. You can run just a command and work on thousands of images without any problem. And yeah, I really suggest to look on the temporal command of Grass if you work with temporal series. And this is quite amazing. It's a command that work with hydrologies, and they are super fast. So they are written in C, and the developer makes some comparison with some proprietary software, and it took like 100 times faster than the proprietary software. Yeah, more tool on hydrology and topology again, because it's quite a good feature. I don't know how many of you knows about topology, but if you don't know what it is, please look around and try to understand what it is, because it's quite important if you work with vector. And so you can, so the first two are a simple feature, shapefile, data, geopackage. All the most common formats are not topological correct. And you can create all between borders, for example. If you move a node, the other one is not moved, and you can create a node. In Grass, it's not possible at all. And when you import data from simple feature, there is a tool that is checking the problem and fix them. If it's not possible to fix it, return an error map, and you can see where are the errors. Okay, so this is one hard topic for me, because they remove, it was GrassGIS until last year, and now it's just Grass. And it makes sense for some reason, obviously, and the PSC vote for this, so there is a meaning. But if you search on the web Grass, you can find much more other stuff than GrassGIS. But yeah, so this is the new brand, and it's simplified, especially the logo is simplified a little bit. But yeah, don't be scared. It's still the same software, the same powerful tool, and that's all. We redesigned the website in a more modernic way. It's based on Hugo, and it's a well-known project. And with the design website came new stuff like a tutorial site. There are a lot of tutorials. They are mainly Jupyter Notebook, so if you are Python developer or enthusiast, you can look on that. And new documentation. The documentation looks really old. It came from 90 probably, and so there was some found that we will see later, and they were able to make the new documentation too. This is the roadmap. We have a roadmap. There is some error. So the 8.5 will be released in the first quarter of 2026, not 2025, but we will fix it. And so yeah, there is a roadmap. You can look on the website to understand what is going on. And this is the PSC. So PSC is the Project Steering Committee. I'm really proud because I think that we are the only one that the chair is a woman. That's great. And we have also 3 women in the PSC. Every thought year, I don't remember, there is written 6 years, but it looks too much for me, but I'm not sure. They change, obviously, so there is a votation. All the people that contributing to GRASS can vote, and these are the 9 that are elected. This was one grant really useful for the project because he found not developing but the promoting to make community, to redesign a little bit the website and work on the stuff that we usually don't do. So we usually spend our time on developing, but sometimes these are important part of our strategy. Should be our important part of our strategy. For example, QJS make a rebranding of the website to be more commercial and to be more beautiful. If someone go to see your website and say, "Oh, this is quite old style. Why? Maybe the project is died. Instead, it's not." And so a lot of money came from these NFS grants, and he helped to make community again and to make it more strong. Another point about contributing, you can contribute with code, with website skill if you have any kind of contribution, but sometimes also money are quite good because they support us to have a community sprint and pay the beer and the pizza, right? And GRASS was accepted as a non-focus project. Non-focus is a reality that simplify how the contribution can manage. They manage for you, and after they send the money, you can donate once, or you can donate every month, as you prefer. And there are big projects inside. There is NumPy and other projects like that. It is not really simple. It takes a while to be accepted, but now it's there. So if you are interested to contribute, you can see this page. We have commercial support. Some company that can help you if you need to move from proprietary software to GRASS, or if you need to make your module, you have a cool idea but you are not a developer and you want to put in GRASS, they can help you. There is a swag shop, so if you like the new brand, you can buy a t-shirt, a cap, or what you want. You go there, and part of the money obviously go to the community, so you support the project. Since a couple of years, I think, there is a student grant program. Since we trust in the community, we want a young guy to approach the project and be part of the project. With some funds that are coming from the previous system or also from OSGeo. OSGeo support the OSGeo project, and GRASS is an OSGeo project. You can apply saying, "Oh, I have this cool idea, but I have no money. I'm a student and I would like to do this, but I have no capability to manage my time, and some money could make me happy." This is a picture of the GRASS Developer Summit in 2025. It was in Ray Lake, I think that it's the right name, in North Carolina. And there was about 30, right? 30? 40? Okay. 40 developers joined there. When you make a sprint, or it's Developer Summit or sprints, call as you prefer, and it's really good because you are all there. You can share idea, and support newcomers, new contributors, and so on. Over 30 contributors. Yeah, there was a lot of different activities, Jupyter integration, Xarray backend. This is quite new stuff, and I'm really excited to test it because Xarray is a quite powerful format, and so let's see. And there was a lot of stuff, lighting talks, speaking what you are doing or what are your plans to do in the next couple of months. Next summer, we are hoping to have a new contributor meeting in San Michele, where I'm located, and it's in Trentino. It's a beautiful place. You can see the picture, and we have a good wine there. So if you don't know what to do during next July, you can join us and enjoy the Grass community. These are the new stuff that will come in 88.5. It will be released on spring 26, sorry. Okay, there will be CMake to simplify the developing on or the compilation on Linux, Mac, and Windows. Obviously, we support all the system, but sometimes there are some problems in compiling. CMake should help. Conda is another important part because Conda should allow everyone to install on their own computer in a simple way. In Python there will be Grass tool that you can call the tools, and NumPy integration. It's already integrated a little bit. You can export the raster as array. But maybe there will be something more useful and simple maybe. And Jupyter Notebook, it will be integrated more, and there are some new features for time series and so on. That's all. If you want to support it, scan the QR code, and if you have any question, we will try to answer. Thanks a lot.
Do you have any questions? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. No questions.
No, because they are recording.
How would Grass deal these days with big data sets? If I have like big data.
What does it mean, big data? Because I'm working with raster data for entire Europe at under the meter resolution without any problem for 20 years old data, and it's
okay
like this.
And like vector data, or like with lots of attributes and things like that.
Yeah, everything works quite well. Okay, Grass is was developed and created for raster. It has more powerful on raster, but obviously works quite well also with vector. So
okay,
yeah, no problem at all. And you can integrate it with other software.
Yeah.
Using Python, you can use some tool from Grass, export the data, and put inside I don't know, NumPy or what you prefer.
Okay.
My own experience with tasks is overlay and stuff like that are really heavy. That Grass is faster than the majority.
Okay. Yes, no. Anyone gonna donate? Anyone gonna buy a T-shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Luca.
Thank you too.
And
Enjoy the lunch.
Yeah, it's lunch time. But please give a hand before we leave to say thank you.